evening, everybody. It is Friday Night Showdown. It's the night before WrestleBration Aftermath here from the UKW. Oh, hang on. Whoa.
Shut up.
What the hell? I didn't even get my intro done. What are you doing, man?
Last week, I want to make it quick and I want to make it clear. Joe Cedric, I know you can hear me back there. Last week I told you your loyalties lie with the Persian Empire. But it was clear to me last week your loyalties don't lie with the Persian Empire. So I told you I'm gonna deal with this personally. So tonight you're gonna run the gauntlet. Good luck, champ.
What? Mustafa Khan just threw me completely off course and said tonight Jonathan Cedric is going to run the gauntlet. No idea. Anyway, hello, welcome to Friday Night Showdown. I am Brett Hadley. On my own tonight because Shelby's not here and I've got no friends. Or something like that. So we're here at the desk, we've got lots of great action on the way and we're going to get it going right now. I'm doing 2 jobs tonight. So let's get our first match out here, shall we? Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest of Friday Night Showdown is a singles match set for 1 fall. Not bad. Introducing first, he is big, he is bad, he is Bishop. Bishop, he is big, he is bad indeed, and he is no nonsense tonight as we head into WrestleBration Aftermath tomorrow. And introducing Bishop's opponent tonight, he's the man, he lives on the cliffside, Cliff Harrison! Oh yes, he doesn't live on my side or your side, he lives on the cliffside. The former UK Wrestling Genesis champion, Cliff Harrison, is here tonight. After having his problems last week, it must be said, with Sebastian Mercer and Jacob Reed, tonight, Cliff Harrison has got to face Bishop. Unreal. I mean, I wouldn't want to be Cliff Harrison at this point, having Bishop staring across the ring from me. But we're underway here on Friday Night Showdown, live from the UK Wrestling Arena here in Batley. And we've got a great crowd in here once again, ready for action as we head towards WrestleBration Aftermath tomorrow night, featuring Jonathan Cedric against JPR for the Heavyweight Championship. And Bishop is, he is big, he's bad, it's not a moniker, the guy is... That is just how he is. Cliff Harrison is going to have to use all that speed and agility that he has to try and dodge, duck, move and strike against Bishop, if he's got much of a chance here. They lock up in the middle of the ring and Cliff goes to the midsection. Not a bad idea. Oh, I'm not sure that's a great idea though. He tried chopping Bishop. Might just anger the big man. Oh, he ducks under, does Harrison. He's very quick. Oh, he tries, but oh my days. Cannot knock Bishop down. He tries it again. He nearly knocks himself down. One more time, maybe. Oh, this time goes for a different approach. Drop kicks the leg of Bishop and now drop kicks him in the face. Does get the big guy down. Is he going to look for that leg drop? We've seen it before. Here he goes, right into the midsection of Bishop. He's got to keep on him here. Might be looking for a dragon leg screw. Yes, he is. Down he goes, holding on to the leg. A smart move by Harrison, who hooks the leg for a 2 count. He's going to have to do, I'm afraid to say, more than that if he wants to get anywhere near close to beating Bishop here on Friday Night Showdown. And Bishop's now burying that huge knee into the back of the former UK Wrestling Genesis champion, who, as I said, had his issues last week with the mercenary Sebastian Mercer. Oh, chops anyone? Oh, I winced. This is what Sid Phoenix on the pre-show was saying, why don't you be a wrestler, Brett? Well, there's the answer. I do not want any part of things like that. Thank you very much indeed. I'm leaving it for those guys in the ring. Harrison now front face wants a massive suplex from Bishop, and it's not just any old guy doing that suplex. No, it's a big individual throwing you over his head. And now Bishop, oh, nice elbow drop there, right to the sternum of Harrison. Bishop now is enjoying this, puts all his weight on the chest, and Harrison has to exert quite a lot of energy to kick out of that massive frame of Bishop being laid right across his chest. And this crowd here in the UKW arena trying now to get Cliff Harrison back into this one-on-one match to start off Friday Night Showdown tonight. Can they do it though? Oh no, he gets caught, the spine buster. Down goes Harrison, but kicks out at 2 after that spine buster. Bishop looking a little bit frustrated that wasn't quite enough to get the victory here. It's like a one-man wrecking crew as Bishop is standing. Oh, he's not going to flatten him. Oh, I thought he was going to sit on him then. That would not have been a good place to be if you're Cliff Harrison. A massive foot of Bishop buried into Harrison, who now follows Harrison back into the corner here, an Irish whip out of the corner, hard into that turnbuckle. Bishop follows, you hear Harrison telegraph that a bit. Bishop meets turnbuckle on his way down. And now Harrison again with that leg, catches him in sort of a leg grapevine, but Bishop is really close to the ropes here. He's not going to get anywhere near a submission because Bishop just rolled over. And he needs to get him further into the ring if he wanted to get any chance of a submission out of the big man there. But it's not a bad strategy from the former Genesis champion. And live on Friday Night Showdown from the UK Wrestling Arena. Feels weird with no Shelby here. Oh no, this is going to feel weird for Harrison, who dropped toe holds his way out of that predicament. He's got him over. He's now looking for, you've seen him do this before. With Bishop hung up on the ropes, saying, come on Bish, get up. He's sort of enticing Bishop to come after him, going, come on Bish, I know you want me. Not in the way that you might think. And Harrison was waiting for Bishop, who came around the corner. Not bad move, but I don't know how well you're going to win a fist fight on the outside of the ring with Bishop as Leighton is counting. And you don't want to do that though. Bishop's hand meeting the steel ring post. It's not good if you are Cliff Harrison. Bishop, the referee got to 9. He's counted him out. And the winner's Cliff Harrison here by a count out. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match as a result of a count out, Cliff Harrison. And Cliff Harrison wins by a count out here tonight on Showdown. And Bishop is unimpressed, but he can't do much about it now because he just got outsmarted in a way by Cliff. Bishop's like, okay, I'll move on, I'll live to fight another day. And Cliff Harrison gets his hand raised on Friday Night Showdown, albeit maybe not the way he wanted, but a victory is a victory here in UKW. There we go, Cliff Harrison making his way up here, asking, yeah man, okay, how you doing? Have a mic, there you go.
I'm doing just fine, just doing just fine.
Let's see what's on Cliff Harrison's mind.
The girls were here last week. I had a great match against the Dogs of War with my mate Horus. After that, Sebastian Mercer had attacked me from behind. Now, if you really want some match, mate, tomorrow's aftermath, and I've got nothing to do. I'm willing to take you down.
Just throwing down the challenge to Sebastian Mercer for aftermath. Is Mercer going to answer this?
Mate.
I don't know. Here comes the mercenary, and I think we're going to get an answer to the challenge right away. And from behind, again, we saw that last week, but this time, Cliff Harrison was ready for the mercenary's attack. And now, right in the chest of the mercenary, the attempted attack just didn't work this time, but Mercer escapes. Cliff Harrison is like, no, maybe not. And there we go. He's saying tomorrow at Aftermath and Mercer. They're saying I'll see you there. It's on for tomorrow at Aftermath. Tell me when. So Cliff Harrison, Sebastian Mercer is set for tomorrow night at Aftermath. He can do it. The man who lives on the cliffside tomorrow at Aftermath. It will happen. Cliff Harrison and the Mercenary. It's Brett Hadley here on Friday Night Showdown, live from the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley. I hope that woke the crowd up. It certainly woke me up anyway. Lots of great action on the way tonight, including 2 3-man matches, 2 triple threats leading up to the huge UK Wrestling Tag Team Championship match that comes your way tomorrow. It'll be the Playtime Mafia, Cerebral Steve and J-Ray Lewis defending those titles against the Persian Empire, Joe Cedric and Johan Hunt, and Hamza Mustafa and Momentum. Yes, I cannot wait. It's a triple threat tag team match tomorrow at Aftermath, but it's not just any tag team match, oh no. It'll be tornado rules, which means anything goes at any point. All 6 men are legal. I cannot wait. But tonight we're going to sort of dissect that. We've split them up. We're going to have 2 3-man matches, 2 triple threat matches tomorrow to lead to that tag team match. We'll go with those 2 triple threat matches tonight. Lots more action on the way on Friday Night Showdown. We'll be back right after this. We are back on Friday Night Showdown. It's the night before WrestleBration Aftermath. Brett Hadley here at ringside. I feel very lonely up here tonight. I hope I'm going to have somebody out here to join me at some point. I hope so anyway. But now it is time for our next match. Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles match set for 1 fall. Introducing first, please welcome the wild card, Tommy Diller.
And here's the man who's had mixed fortunes the last few weeks here at the UKW Arena, but he's ever present and ever ready. Tomorrow at Aftermath, he's definitely got issues with Damian Black, a newcomer who we'll see tomorrow. He's had some very ominous messages for the wildcard the past few weeks. And Tommy Dillon here tonight, and he's going to have a heck of a challenge. Last week we saw his opponent in an unbelievable debut. Tonight he's back, and we'll see how we go.
And his opponent, representing the Brotherhood, Flaming Damon Crowe.
And as I said, we saw the debut of this guy last week. He's representing the Brotherhood after an impressive debut against UNG Mackie. Flaming Damon is back. We saw last week the debut of the Brotherhood. Damon Crowe was then flanked by a man wearing very mysterious angel wings. We understand his name is Uther, though he's not out here with Damon tonight. Looking forward to seeing what happens with that team in the next few weeks. Uther and Damon Crowe, the Brotherhood, have arrived here in UKW. Very excited to see if Uther can carry on that positive vibe that he got last week from that amazing match with UNG Mackie. As Friday Night Showdown rolls on the night before WrestleBration Aftermath. It comes your way tomorrow night, August 27th. Order it via the UK Wrestling app. We are ready. It's Friday Night Showdown. And Tommy Dillon is ready. Damon Crowe is ready. The bell rings, and this crowd are ready as well. Now they're a bit more awake than they were. It's Flaming Damon Crowe and Tommy Dillon, a clash of styles here. We've got the newcomer and the veteran, it has to be said. Damon Crowe takes down Dylan straight away. Like, he's got him caught here. Dylan wants to be careful where he is in that ring. And it was an impressive debut. I mean, you can't make... There's only one time you can make a first impression. And Damon Crowe certainly made an impression on our lovely UK wrestling audience and the viewers at home last week. And Tommy Dillon, tomorrow night, as I said, has got an ominous challenge from Damien Black, who we've seen talk a good talk. We'll see tomorrow night at Aftermath if Damien Black can walk the walk when he faces the veteran. Damon Crowe can walk the walk all the way around with that head scissors. We saw Damon Crowe was agile last week. We've got to give him that. It was beautiful. Damon Crowe waiting, like pensively, for Tommy Dillon to get back to his feet. Then the lights go out during the entrance. The lights haven't come back up yet. It's a little bit dark in here. Adds to the ambiance, shall we say. This flaming Damon Crowe is now got his. Oh, hang on a minute. He's been rolled out, nearly rolled over by Tommy Dillon. There he is, caught him over. The shoulders are down. Smart move by the veteran here. In fact, I'm wondering if it's not a coincidence that the lights have gone out, because it's a little bit ominous. I mean, they suddenly just sort of disappeared and they've not come back. I mean, could Damien Black maybe playing a little bit of mind trickery with Tommy Dillon? I wonder. Well, I wouldn't put it past him, because he has said he's going to get in the head of the wild card. And if the lights have gone black, then, you know, there may be something that... Oh, hang on a minute. It's the music of... Hey, I might be onto something. Damien Black. Oh, from behind. The wild card gets distracted. 1. Oh, 2. Oh, no. That was the music of Damien Black, who we will see. Oh, that spinning kick there from Damon Crowe is taking, I mean, to his credit, taking advantage of that momentary distraction. I might be onto something. I thought I might have been imagining the fact that Damien Black made the lights go out, but maybe I wasn't imagining it. Maybe. And then we got the music as well, and it might have... I think it's angered the wild card, who's just muscled over Damon Crowe here. I think Tommy Dillon might have had enough of the mind games of what's been going on with Damien Black. You know, he might have just had absolutely enough of this. Oh, there we go. He's saying, you want to play games, Black? Well, open your eyes, but he's got in the head here. He's in the head of Tommy Dillon. It's really obvious. I mean, Damon Crowe is just here for a victory, and he planted Dillon on his head. That might be it. Oh no, 2.5. And Tommy Dillon did well to kick out of that, I must admit. Now Damon Black, like with the crossface, it looks like on the wild card here on Friday Night Showdowns. We hurtle towards WrestleBration Aftermath. Oh, and now look at the uniqueness there. He got turned around on Damon Black, who nearly got caught, and he's sort of bending that arm in ways. I mean, the human anatomy is not meant to bend in ways like that, to be honest. But it is. And can the wild card get back into this? I wonder. Tommy Dillon's forced over to break the hold here as there's a sort of forces his way onto Damon Crowe. He's quite technically sound, is Damon Crowe, it's got to be said. He's trying to prevent, he's done it. Oh, he's caught the arm of Dillon, who cannot. Oh yeah, I can hear the crowd going, oh, that looks painful. Yes, it does. His submissions, the technical skills of Damon Crowe are definitely on show. Down for a 2 count went Tommy Dillon there. Now, Tommy Dillon's got a lot to think about. He's got that match tomorrow with Damien Black. He's got to try and stay focused on the newcomer here. As Dillon trying to fight back here, takes down Damon Crowe. It could be looking like he's screaming for the Kiara lock, but he can't get it round. And oh, there's Damien Black's music again. And now, this time, Damon Crowe takes advantage of that music of Damien Black. And Damon Crowe's got like an STF here. He's got the legs hooked. He's looking for, oh, this is going to hurt. Oh my God, he's got the arm hooked in under the chin. And oh my God, oh no, you don't want to pull back. pulled back on the arm of Tommy Dillon, who's trapped with nowhere to go. Can Dillon get towards those ropes? It's a long way. It's a big ring we've got here at UKW. No, there's a long way to go between Dillon, who's using all his might. You can hear the cry, and he finally got to the ropes there, much to the delight of the crowd, not to the delight of Damon Crowe, who's staying on Tommy Dillon. Got to give him credit for that. Flaming Damon Crowe, part of the Brotherhood. Look, maybe for an exploder suplex here. Dillon doing his best to block that. He's doing a decent job at doing it. Northern Lights, beautiful Northern Lights suplex with a bridge by Tommy Dillon. He only gets a 2 count. Where did that come from? To show his strength by the wild card. He's now summoning the strength of this fantastic crowd here in Batley tonight. Oh yes, and now the wild card has now seemingly got a second wind here. He didn't need it after being technically dissected. Jumping clothesline takes down Damon Crowe. Is it enough? Hooks to the leg. Leighton's down for 2 and a bit. Damon Crowe kicks out. The Kiara lock was attempted earlier on. Will he go back for that? Will he go for the dead man's hand? I don't know. And it's ominous with that music, the lights. I mean, it's definitely in the head of Tommy Dillon, who's got him up. We've seen this before. That spinning side suplex spins him around. Down goes Damon Crowe. Is it enough? 1, 2 and a half before the newcomer kicks out. It wasn't enough. He might have to look for that dead man's hand. There he is. He's signalling for it. Yes, he is. Oh, and again, for the 3rd time, the music of Damien Black has hit in the UK Wrestling Arena, and it's well and truly in the head. And Tommy Dillon screaming, "Where are you, Damien Black?" But he wants to watch behind him, because behind him is Damon Crowe with a forearm to the back. And Crowe, we saw him do this underhook last week. It's the DDT. That might be one distraction too many. 1, 2 and 3. One distraction too many tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Flaming Damon Crowe.
Damon Crowe with the victory tonight. And the lights ominously out. The lights are out. Damon Crowe, to his credit, just getting the victory tonight for the Brotherhood.
Once again, your winner, Flaming Damon Crowe.
And the wildcard was distracted many times. He's not happy. He wants the mic. Not happy about what happened.
Damon Crowe, step back in this ring now.
Oh, the wildcard is really not happy about what the distractions here. Damon Crowe's ready to go again.
My mind was not in this match tonight, as you know. My mind was on Damien Black's music.
Okay.
Nevertheless, you just beat me fair and square.
Well, there we go. An honourable thing to say by Tommy Dillon.
Welcome to UKW. And be prepared for everything that's coming your way.
Wise words from the veteran there.
For a 100% wildcard next time.
Yep, wise words from the veteran.
Next time, tomorrow, you best defend your territory in UKW and beat Damien Black, or else I'll give you 200%.
Wow. Damon Crowe giving him more or less a warning there to Tommy Dillon, saying tomorrow, you better defend your territory tomorrow.
He's got a lot coming his way, Damien Black. You got 2 things coming your way. A dead man's hand and the Kiara lock. #Unbereckonbar.
It's tomorrow night at Aftermath. Tommy Dillon and Damien Black. More Friday Night Showdown on the way right after this. We are back on Friday Night Showdown. Hamza Masoa, Joe Cedric and J-Ro Lewis already in the ring, ready for one half of our 2 triple threat matches tonight, right here on Friday Night Showdown. Some combustible elements here, and this should be good. And we're underway. These three men form half of that tag team match tomorrow. The Playtime Mafia defending those UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships against the Persian Empire, and Hamza Mustafa and Momentum. It's going to be wild. All three men are legal in this match, and tomorrow all six men are legal. But Joe Cedric just pie-faced Hamza, and now maybe wants J-Ro Lewis all for himself, but Hamza's not going to take what Joe Cedric did. And from behind, he's got hold of young Master Cedric, who's getting German suplexed on his head. And that takes Joe out of the equation momentarily, using a momentum joke there, momentarily. Sorry. Where's Joe going?
I'm waiting till tomorrow.
You're what? Waiting till you just said I'm waiting till tomorrow. Shut up. Really? He said he's waiting till tomorrow. J-Ro's like, hang on a minute, not happening. And Hamza's been left left here, but J-Ro was like, hang on a minute. They're down there. J-Ro was like, no, that's not not happening. And he went down the side of the thing, caught up with Joe Cedric, and he was like, no. And Joe's now out the other side, and Hamza, telegraph Joe Cedric on the other side. There's no escaping for Joe. Tope by J-Ro. There's definitely no escaping for Joe Cedric. Fantastic. And he was wanting to just get out of here and weasel his way and went, shut up, I'm waiting for tomorrow. These two guys were like, no, absolutely not. But now Playtime Mafia and Hamza and Momentum, the teams tomorrow. Very educated feet of Hamza. We'd love to see it, Joe. A high-angled suplex at that. Off the ropes comes Hamza Mustafa. We'll see Momentum a little bit later. Little side spreads there. J-Ro Lewis. Drop kicks the knee. Drop kicks into the midsection. J-Ro is very nimble with his feet, shall we say. And he's nimble with his elbows as well. I have to say that. Right into the face. And a high angle kick. Down goes Hamza Mustafa. And I'm sure all three teams even would want to be getting some sort of positive vibes ahead of tomorrow and ride into WrestleBration Aftermath with an advantage with that triple threat match. Joe Cedric's back in, drop kicks Hamza, who had J-Ro on his shoulders, and now Joe's realised that there's no escape from this. He's going to have to fight. Joe Cedric with a Fisherman's Buster. Nice move by Joe Cedric. We'd like to see Joe Cedric. I mean, I still maintain what I've always said about him. He's a fantastic athlete. He's got a world at his feet. He's young, he's brash, he's cocky, and he's under the tutelage, shall we say, of Mustafa Khan. J-Ro trying to get back in. Joe quite smartly shook J-Ro Lewis out of here like yesterday's garbage and just railed him on the rails on the inside. And he made a collision with the outside railings here at ringside. And it's back to Joe Cedric and Hamza Mustafa. Two guys who are very familiar with each other, it has to be said. Cedric with a nice backbreaker there. Cedric's borrowed that headgear from Wolfboy, from Johan Hunt, who we will see a little bit later on. Johan Hunt, Cerebral Steve, and Momentum are in the other triple threat match. Ahead, and again, J-Ro trying to interfere, save himself here. This time he catches, I was going to say caught himself on the apron, but then Joe caught him with an elbow, and Joe has sort of cut the ring off so that J-Ro can not get back into this. Hard Irish whip by Joe Cedric, and yeah, he's a fantastic athlete. You know, I cannot dispute this. It's just his attitude and how he goes about his business I don't like, and how he abuses me and everybody else. Nice body slam there by Cedric. It looks like he's well and truly moved on from the issues he was having, as now his dad is sort of part of the same team as him. I don't think he'll ever be a friend of his dad anytime soon, but he's there to protect him. J-Ro Lewis not protected by the ring post there though. And Joe has done a fantastic job. And again, now to the other barrier here. Mind the fans down below me here and now throwing J-Ro over the barricade. And J-Ro is halfway down to the locker room there. And Joe Cedric a long way from the ring as Joe Cedric, much to his credit, has cut the ring off from J-Ro Lewis and is now back on Hamza Mustafa. Another Irish whip, but this time Hamza one step ahead. Irish whips Joe in, who catches him up and over goes Hamza. Joe tried something, Hamza one step ahead. Oh, very smart, very quick Hamza Mustafa. Very quick, we've seen him do this before. Springboards into the ring, at this time Joe one step ahead, picks him up, a Blue Thunder Bomb. J-Ro though is back in to break up the count. And J-Ro back in after being kept out of this quite a lot, it must have to be said. J-Ro on the clothesline, a pair of them, and a drop kick to Joe Cedric. J-Ro Lewis, part of the current UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions who won them titles at WrestleBration. Tomorrow night we get the aftermath. J-Ro Lewis, got drop kicked, and I mean Joe got DDT'd on his head thanks to the kick from Hamza, sort of inadvertently, but it still worked, and Joey got dropped on his noggin. Headband and all, and now Hamza Mustafa. This match has been backwards and forwards. I thought it might be, but Joe Cedric's had the lion's share of the offense, but Hamza Mustafa putting those educated feet to good use. And now, what's going to happen here? Not good if you're, double cross body. Can he pin both of them? No, he goes to pin Cedric. It's 2.5. Does Hamza Mustafa. As we head towards aftermath. That match tomorrow, like I said, it's a tornado match. All 6 men will be legal at once. I don't know how the hell I'm going to cope with that. How am I going to put up with everything that's going on? I'm glad I'm going to have Shelby back with me tomorrow to help me keep up with everything. Cedric with a body slam. What's he looking for here? Is he going up? Yes, he is, all the way up to the top rope. Dangerous position to be looking for the double foot stomp. Oh, but he gets hit by the cutter from J-Ro Lewis on the way down. Nice move, but it only got 2 because Hamza Mustafa was there to break it up. It's not what Joe Cedric envisioned coming on his way down. Hamza catches his knee into J-Ro Lewis. What is Hamza doing? Is he going to suplex him all the way back in? Oh my God. What is he doing? Oh, Joe Cedric is up here. J-Ro loses his balance. Oh no, he's got him up. Maybe this is the total recall. We've seen Joe use this before. He hits it. And I think that might be it, you know, guys. 2 and 3. The total recall gets it done for Joe Cedric. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, representing the Persian Empire, Joe Cedric. And it is Joe Cedric with the first victory tonight in the triple threat matches. We've seen him with those tag team championship belts tomorrow night. Joe Cedric and Johan Hunt get their chance at the Persian Empire. Tonight it was impressive by Joe, it has to be said. I can't discredit him because it was impressive. He cut the ring off, he then hit that modified one-winged angel. He likes to call it total recall. He got the victory tonight. And J-Ro Lewis and Hamza Mustafa left to lick their wounds as they head to WrestleBration Aftermath and that huge triple threat tornado tag team match tomorrow. Their partners will be in action a little bit later on. And we will see Johan Hunt. We will see Johan Hunt and Momentum and Cerebral Steam. In fact, that match is coming up after our next commercial break. Oh yes it is, we're wasting no time. J-Ro Lewis now. With words for Hamza Mustafa as the Playtime Mafia head to Aftermath and look forward to defending those UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships tomorrow, right here. It was a great triple threat match It's our first one. The following one is coming up after the commercial break. Don't forget WrestleBration Aftermath tomorrow, featuring our UK Wrestling Television Champion Paul Hubris defending that belt against the man who won the #1 Contenders Tournament last week, Billy O'Keefe, the Anarchist. Tomorrow night gets his shot at the Essential. You will see Paul Hubris in action. I said to Sid Phoenix earlier, I saw Paul Hubris downstairs. I was like, "Hi, Paul." He just looked and laughed at me. I was like, "How are you feeling about your match tonight?" He just shrugged it off and went, "Ah, no bother, Brett, it's fine. Easy work." Like it was nothing. It's Paul Hubris in action tonight on Friday Night Showdown. Also in action tonight, former women's champion Leonie Rose, she's been screaming she wants a match graphic. We've given her a match graphic tonight. Leonie Rose is in action tonight, yes. And I understand Leonie's mortal enemy, the UK Wrestling Women's Champion Sarah Skye, will be joining me for commentary on Leonie Rose's match, which will be most interesting. Of course, tomorrow, Leonie Rose faces off against the holder of the Women's Dream Ticket, Kirsty Love. And Sarah Skye will be the referee. And also we saw the start of the show. I didn't even say hello, welcome to Friday Night Showdown, before out comes Mustafa Khan. He wasn't very happy, he never is. But tonight, he said the UK Wrestling Champion, Johan Cedric, because of the antics from that tag team match last week, with Leonie Rose, Kirsty Love and JPR. Tonight, Johan Cedric has to face a gauntlet. No idea who he's going to have to face, but a gauntlet means usually, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 20 people? Who knows? But I think tonight, Johan Cedric's in for a little bit of a long night. That has to be said. We'll find out. That triple threat match with Momentum, Cerebral Steve and Johan Hunt is on the way right after this commercial break. We are back here on Friday Night Showdown. Momentum, Johan Hunt already in the ring, and they're about to be joined by the other half of the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Here he is, Cerebral Steve, ready for WrestleBration Aftermath tomorrow night at the UKW Arena. We just saw J. Road Lewis, Hamza Masoa and Joe Cedric. Joe with the victory with Total Recall for the Persian Empire. Who is going to get the victory in this match and carry some weight ahead of tomorrow's huge Tornado Tag Team match for the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships? Can Cerebral Steve get some positivity going for the Playtime Mafia after the Persian Empire just did it? Can Momentum build a challenger's advantage, or can Johan Hunt make a statement and go 2 for 2 for the Persian Empire? And imagine what that would do for their psyche tomorrow going in to that huge triple threat tag team tornado match at WrestleBration Aftermath. Very interesting. We've already had one triple threat match. We're about to have another right here on Friday Night Showdown. And we're ready. Is Sam ready? Yes, he is. And we're underway. Momentum, Johan Hunt and Cerebral Steve. We'll see if the same thing happens, because Joe Cedric in that last match did quite well at cutting the ring off, it has to be said. And I don't think there's quite as much, Johan Hunt's talking trash here to these guys, and they're both like, hang on a minute. Ah, well, there you go, that's what you get. You get a double super kick from Steve and Mo, who have got very, very quick feet, it has to be said, the both of them. Momentum there with the head scissor takeover. Cerebral Steve trying to move out of the way, gets dumped on the outside, gives Johan time to hit him with an armbar. Nice armbar by Johan, and the double super kick's not going unpunished by Johan Hunt, as much as this crowd don't like it. And again, we saw Joe Cedric earlier on with that victory. Oh, drop kick. Momentum there to pick up the pieces. Johan Hunt with a reversal again. This match is very quick so far. Hamstring off the ropes. Headlock takeover by Momentum, with all the momentum jokes to go with it. Oh, missed that one though. Johan Hunt one step ahead with double knees. Oh, flipped him over with sort of a code breaker stroke double knee. I don't know really what to call that. Fabulous move it was though. Oh, this is fast action here on Friday Night Showdown. Brett Hadley at ringside, all on his own tonight. Drop toe hold by Johan Hunt. I can't help but be impressed here by the Persian Empire. I hate to say it, I'm sorry, but he's cutting the ring off very well, dumping Cerebral Steve. Oh, back on the outside with some force. And the mentality of the Persian Empire has been quite smart here tonight. I hate to say it, and it pains me to say it, but it's been true. And I'm here to tell the truth. You ask some members of the Persian Empire, they would say I'm not here to tell the truth, but I really am. And this crowd really do not like Wolfboy. I can tell you the truth with that as well. And he's not done much to endear himself to the crowd, to be fair. Nice snap suplex though on Momentum. Down goes Mo in for the cover, goes Johan, hooks the leg, gets 2 and a bit. He's going to have to do more. And I mean, like we said, we had Joe Cedric with a victory a few minutes ago. What would another victory for the Persian Empire do? It would boost their confidence. Heading into tomorrow, oh, nice body slam by Johan. Has to be said. Again, this crowd booing everything he does, but it's effective. Again, tell him the truth, got to give him his credit, you know. Might not like his attitude. Oh, a double leg drop to the midsection there. Double feet. He could be looking at that phantom stomp. Maybe the Wolf 19, who knows. It's Momentum trying to fight that. Cerebral Steer is just sort of regaining his composure on the outside of the ring down here in front of me. Oh my god! Oh! Hear the clothesline from Momentum. Took down Johan Hunt well and truly there. It was impressive. I mean, Momentum and Hamza Mercer have both been very, very impressive this year, this past few months here in UKW since debuting from that incredible Genesis brand. Don't forget the Genesis brand. Oh my god, Momentum got dumped on his head. The Genesis brand getting their own show, Ignite, coming soon to YouTube. Oh, Momentum, how's he even moving after getting dumped on his noggin there? Now he's caught Johan Hunt, but Johan Hunt, oh, nice head scissors. He could be looking for the Wolf 19 here, looking round. That's what he's going for. Double feet to the face of Momentum. It's impressive again. I can't believe I'm saying it, but the Persian Empire are impressing me. I hate to say it. I'm telling the truth. Sometimes I wish it wasn't so honest. Sometimes I wish it was a little bit more biased, but I'm, you know, doing my job. As a professional, nothing else. Cerebral Steer, though, has got very educated feet and hands and elbows. Oh, and clotheslines. As he takes down Johan Hunt. He's got him one-on-one at this point because Momentum's been rocked by all those moves, including the Wolf 19 chop by Cerebral Steer. Irish Whip gets reversed. Oh, drop kick by Steer. Nothing pretty about that. Brutal drop kick. Down for one, but Mo there to pick up the fact that Steve was trying to steal the victory. I mean, if you're the Playtime Mafia, you want the victories here because you don't want... Oh, on his head goes Cerebral Steer. Oh my god. That might be it. It might be out. 2.5. Only 2.5. Yeah, you don't want, as the champions, you don't want to go into a big, big title defense like they're going to do tomorrow. Having lost, you know, the triple threat matches. And Jerry Lewis obviously didn't win that first one. But he didn't get pinned either. It was Hamza that got pinned. This way. Oh my god! Around, just a straight kick to the head, and now he looks for the knockout blow from behind by Cerebral Steer is beautiful. Momentum gets covered. Oh, the Wolf Blade from Johan Hunt. The Wolf Blade just kicks Cerebral Steer, and he might be looking here for the Phantom Stomp. He's got him in position. He hits. Oh, he hit it. The Phantom Stomp, and I think that's it. Down for the cover. Nobody's getting up from that. Wow. Impressive Persian Empire with another victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match representing the Persian Empire, Johan Hunt.
Whether I like to say it or not, Joe Cedric and now Johan Hunt tonight, both with victories ahead of tomorrow night's triple threat tag team match for the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And it's a statement, whether I like it or not. Yeah, was impressive by both Joe Cedric and Johan Hunt tonight, and they did it all on their own. It has to be said again. Could we be looking at the next UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions? It's a very real possibility that in about, 24 hours time, I'll be sat here saying, and new UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Persian Empire. Or could it be Momentum and Handsome Masoa, or will the Playtime Mafia regroup and retain those Tag Team Championships that they fought so hard and so long to win? But tonight the Persian Empire make a statement, and Johan Hunt, quite rightly, looking quite pleased with himself. Tomorrow
Tell
night,
everyone how good I am.
I just have been doing. You are.
I'm taking my belt back.
There we go. He said tomorrow night you're taking the belt. Oh, hang on a minute. Johan Hunt said tomorrow night they're taking their belts back. Of course, Johan Hunt used to have that tag team title, and no doubt wants it back. So we have got tomorrow that triple threat match for the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Unbelievable. And Johan Hunt screamed at me, went, tell them, Brett, tell them that tomorrow night we're getting our belts back, and the Persian Empire will once again become UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions. It's coming your way tomorrow night, WrestleBration Aftermath. Make sure you order it. Also, make sure you go and subscribe to the new UK Wrestling podcast. The first edition is coming your way next week. It's on all good podcasting sites now, and we cannot wait to start the official UK Wrestling podcast. Right now on Showdown, though, I'm being joined finally by a special guest. I've been waiting for one all night, and my special guest tonight is the UK Wrestling Women's Champion, Sarah Skye. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me at commentary for our next match will be the UK Wrestling Women's Champion, Sarah Skye. Okay, thanks. So Sarah Skye's here at the commentary desk.
Happy to be here.
I'm happy to have actually somebody out here now. It's been a one-man show so far, and you're here to scout, no doubt, one half of that match tomorrow. Somebody you're very familiar with. My friend and yours. My friend, but not yours. She's not my friend anymore. She used to be. I can't believe.
She has friends?
She used to have friends. She has got friends in the Persian Empire, if you can call them that.
I would not call them friends.
No, but anyway, she hangs around with them. They tolerate her.
They allow her to.
They allow her.
Yeah.
But Leonie Rose will be out here in just a few minutes, and I'm sure that's why you're out here.
I just wanted to watch the train wreck happen right in front of me.
A train wreck? I mean, last week she got beat again by Kirsty Love.
I mean...
Not for the first time.
It may sound a bit presumptuous, but she seems like she's in a little bit of a slump right now.
Just a little. Since WrestleBration, she lost to you. Hence why you have the Women's Championship. Then, straight after that match, she threw a paddy. Kirsty Love was like, right, okay. And then Kirsty Love beat her.
She was having none of it.
Nope, so two matches in the night she lost. Then, since then, the momentum has not been with Leonie Rose whatsoever. And last week, the Hot Mess beat her again. And then you came out here and said, well, okay, at WrestleBration Aftermath, Kirsty Love, Leonie Rose, you know what you're going to do? You're going to put on a referee shirt. So tomorrow night, you're going to be the referee.
Solemnly swear on this sacred title.
Yep, and it is a sacred title.
I promise I will not abuse the power that has been lovingly given to me.
Can you possibly call this match down the middle tomorrow?
We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Well, we will.
I can't spoil my plan.
You got a plan? Well, you're the women's champion. I'd hope you would have a plan.
I might have a plan. I wouldn't call myself a bad person, but I'm a little bit
I wouldn't
petty.
call you a bad person either. I'd call you the saviour of the women's division for taking that title away.
Oh, you're my favourite person now.
Thank you. You're my new favourite.
Oh,
Leonie's not going to like that. We'll get Leonie Rose and her opponent out here right after this on Friday Night Showdown. Stay right there. We're back on Friday Night Showdown. Brett Hadley here at the desk. Finally got somebody to join me. Sarah Skye, the women's champion, is here.
His new bestie, apparently.
My new best friend. And we're about to get... well, here we go. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Persian Empire. Please welcome Leonie Rose. see the content in my voice having to introduce her. Honestly.
Let's just get this over with.
Yeah, let's get it over and over. I'll be most interested to see what she thinks to you being out here with me. Here she is. Already complaining, no doubt. Does she want her to be out here? No, get down there. Oh my god. Bye-bye. All she does is complain, I swear.
I mean, it's what she's been told. Truly the Karen of UKW, as I like to call her.
I have never met anybody that complains as much in my life as Leonie Rose has done the last few weeks. Since losing that championship in the Dream Ticket match.
I'll admit, I do find myself in a position where I complain a little bit. I'm a little bit petty, but to her level, it's irritating.
Honestly, she gives me a headache.
It's too much.
It's too much. Look, it's got the sign.
Look at that.
But tomorrow night she gets to face Kirsty Love, the hot mess, one more time here in the UKW arena.
Rooting for you, Kirsty. Just wanted to know that. Rooting for you.
Deserved booze for Leonie Rose at this point. And introducing her opponent, making her return to UKW after many, many years. Please welcome Alexandra Lee. Now, Alexandra Lee, the opponent tonight for Leonie Rose. And here she is. Haven't seen Alexandra Lee in years and years and years, you know. The face from my past.
Yeah, it must be nostalgic seeing her come back.
It's the face from my past indeed.
Oh, no, look at that. I think that's sweet.
She's a little bit happier to be here than Leonie Rose is.
Why would anyone not be happy to be here?
You're happy to be here, I'm happy to be here, but Leonie Rose definitely isn't.
Then why come here, Leonie? Why are you here?
I mean, there really is no pleasing Leonie Rose. Oh, from behind! From behind, attacking. I mean, what else was she going to do? Attacking Alexandra Lee.
The same cowardly tactics she did to me. It's always the same with her.
Same old Leonie Rose, right? Saying to the referee, I know what I'm doing. I know I've got till 5. That'll be you tomorrow, Sarah.
I am not going to put up with this.
No, you shouldn't do. That'll be you trying to get... Imagine trying to prize Leonie Rose away from Kirsty Love tomorrow.
I'm not that mousy, announcer anymore, alright?
No.
I beat her.
You've grown. You are. You have. You're quite right. A WrestleBration, not just at any show. Oh, big kick to the back. That hurts. Oh, and again.
You can hear it from here.
Yep, and feel it as well. Alexandra Lee feeling it on the back. Leonie Rose in for a drop kick. Yep. Down she goes. Alexandra Lee's been rocked here. Oh, and Leonie right out the gates.
Oh, you're better than this, Leonie. I'm sure you could hold her down a bit longer than that.
Now dragging Alexandra Lee across the ropes and just choking her with a knee, Sarah. I mean, again, you would have to get Leonie Rose off the ropes there.
And again, I'm not going to let her.
And is she going to turn around and do that to you? Go, I know, ref, what are you going to do then when she gets in your face?
Do you know what's exactly what will happen? Disrespect the ref, it gets a DQ.
Fair enough.
That's the way it's always been.
You will not be afraid to disqualify Leonie Rose tomorrow at WrestleMania Aftermath. How does it feel anyway, being the women's champion? Are you still riding that, positive wave and feeling good about it?
It's everything I thought it would be.
Yeah, and a bit more?
I admit, joining this company, I never thought it would happen, but it's changed my life.
It is a place where dreams come true. It really is. Oh.
So grateful I've been given the opportunity.
Oh. It's nice to have a level-headed champion rather than somebody like Leonie.
Yeah, I will make a pledge now. I will never go backstage and hurt one of the workers.
Oh! No, and disrespect them from behind. A big scissor kick to the back here because of that ambush before the bell rang.
Absolutely relentless.
It is. That's the good word, relentless. Down for the cover. Only gets one in a bit though that time and looking a little bit frustrated with it.
I appreciate her tenacity. She's not giving up.
Nope.
She's not just going to go down.
Nope.
You can't go down to someone like Leonie. You can't let someone like her win.
I mean, if she's a bully, you know, she likes to bully her opponents. And now she's just got the hands around the neck of Alexandra Lee, screaming at this crowd, saying, "You're not making much noise now, are you?"
Oh, is all she do is scream.
Yeah, all she does is whine and complain, I tell you.
Just, wow.
And me and Shelby have had it. Shelby's nearly had enough. Shelby is near her breaking point with Leonie Rose, I can tell you now.
Oh, Shelby, look, some advice from me, just deal it the same way I did. Just don't let it get to you.
No, oh, trust me, every week it is annoying Shelby more and more, and I love Shelby to death, but there's only so far Leonie is going to push Shelby Steiner, I'll tell you. Finally, Alexandra Lee has got something here on Leonie Rose. Irish whip. Oh, right to the guts.
I will admit, I am very new to seeing Alexandra Lee.
Me too, I haven't seen her in years.
She's new to me, and I will say, she's against Leonie Rose, I immediately decided she's my favourite.
I mean, no, you've got to watch your back because you've got Kirsty Love with that dream ticket. She could cash it in on you, Sarah.
Well, I'd at least hope she does it when we both have a fair fight. Kirsty.
Well, this is it. Kirsty, I don't think Kirsty would be the one to hit you from behind like Leonie would. I think Kirsty would do it fairly.
It would be a pleasure to have a fight with Kirsty.
And I'd like to see that. And so you will have, you know, as a champion, you will have that target on your back. That's just how it works. Oh, nice. Face first, because Leonie, is this it, Sarah? We have an upset here. Oh, we almost did. I mean, Leonie will be apoplectic if she loses to Alexandra Lee here. I mean, she'll be absolutely steaming. She'll be raging angry. Oh, right to the eyes.
I hope Lee gives it a roll. If this ties out Leonie enough for tomorrow, then I'm extremely grateful.
Yeah. Oh. Wait a minute, yeah, she said, Sarah, it's for you. Where's she going? Sarah watching intently as Leonie Rose goes to the top rope. Oh, too much jaw-jacking with Sarah Skye.
I mean, if she wants to do that to her, then by all
means. Oh my God, what is, oh my God. Oh, all the way. A fisherman's suplex buster from the top. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
Well, apparently that was for me.
That was for you.
That was for me.
Oh my God.
I did.
Wow! Here is your winner, Alexandra Lee!
That was for Sarah Skye.
You know, she does know my birthday was 12 months ago, right? Like, come on. Oh, get up, Leonie.
Unbelievable! Leonie Rose just got beat against you. Was too busy looking up here at us and screamed up here, Sarah, that's for you. And she got caught and she got a fisherman's suplex buster from the top rope and she just lost again.
And that was for me, apparently. So.
Yeah, and it was for you. Alexandra Lee with a victory tonight. And Alexandra Lee said, you better watch out, Sarah.
And you know what? I'm up for it. I've seen her in the ring. I will accept any challenge she wants
The
to
bottom line, though, I would watch your back here, Sarah, because I don't think Leonie is going to be gracious in defeat.
Yeah, but
And listen to this crowd.
I kind of want to milk it.
Well, okay, that's up to you, but Leonie Rose again.
Why are you out here? Why are you costing me my mattress?
She did it. You lost your focus.
She should have been out here.
She was doing her job.
Oh, Leonie Rose is so bad.
She was just doing your job with me, Leonie.
So loud. Listen, this isn't fair.
Oh, here we go again. Blah, blah, blah. Cry me a bloody river, woman. Oh, God, cry me a river.
Have I enough of you? Have I enough of you? Have I enough of you?
Oh, no. Oh, she's really not happy now.
I think she's mad, guys.
Yeah, I think so.
Just
Tomorrow
once.
night at Aftermath for very angry Leonie Rose against Kirsty Love for Hot Mess.
I gotta say, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for joining me. It's been a pleasure too.
Thank you.
And have fun tomorrow with that refereeing.
It's.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for the UK Wrestling Women's Champion, Sarah Skye. You will see her tomorrow as the referee in Leonie Rose's match against Kirsty Love at Aftermath. Oh my God, I can't believe Leonie Rose, honestly, she's now, I mean, she was angry before, now she was, oh my God. I mean, she just got outsmarted. I mean, her distraction was here. I mean, I was doing a fine job with Sarah, who did a fine job as commentating, by the way, and she lost her focus. She looked up at us and went, "Sarah, this one's for you," and it cost her. So simple. It cost her. Leonie rose again, and she's really not in a good way, in a good place whatsoever. Oh dear me. I dread to think what's going to happen tomorrow. Kirsty Love and Leonie Rose tomorrow night with Sarah Skye as the referee at WrestleBration Aftermath. It's on your way tomorrow. Thanks for joining us on Friday Night Showdown. Still to come, Joe Cedric gets to run the Persian Gauntlet. Thanks to Mustafa Khan, who says he didn't keep his end of the bargain last week. He wasn't a team player, and therefore he must be punished. I'd be a little bit worried if I was Joe Cedric tonight. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I'll be a bit worried. Coming up after the commercial break, we're going to have, tomorrow Aftermath even, we're going to have Jacob Reed defending the Genesis Championship against the number one contender. He won the Fatal 4-Way to become the number one contender, the Egyptian underdog, young Horus, tomorrow night. But tonight, we've got the contract signing. They're going to make it official. And our general manager, Red Brocco, has got the unenviable task of presiding over, shall we say, that contract. I was thinking it was going to be me. Thank God it's not. But it will be Red Brocco out here with Jacob Reed and young Horus right after this commercial break. We are back on Friday Night Showdown live from the UK Wrestling Arena the night before WrestleBration Aftermath, and we're about to make a huge match official. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, to see over the contract signing between Jacob Reed and young Horus, would you please welcome the general manager of UKW Friday Night Showdown, the one and only Red Brocco!
I told him the mic's on already because Red Brocco is here, ready to get the signatures of young Horus and the mammoth Jacob Reed, the Genesis champion, ahead of that match tomorrow night at WrestleBration Aftermath.
Good evening, Batley. As we know, tomorrow we've got Aftermath. And we've got a Genesis Championship. So we have a contract here for the guys to sign. So if we can have the champion out first, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Genesis champion, Jacob Reed.
He's flanked by his tag team partner of the Dogs of War, Sebastian Mercer, who will have his match tomorrow night with Cliff Harrison. Can Jacob Reed keep hold of the Genesis Championship tomorrow?
What do you mean? What is this all about?
What's all this?
You might get a fight yet.
Oh, Brocco said you might get a fight yet.
Introducing Jacob Reed's opponent for tomorrow at Aftermath, the Egyptian underdog, young Horus. Let's get the Egyptian underdog out here and make this match official. Here he comes. No longer undefeated. Can he do it tomorrow when it matters? Can young Horus become the UK Wrestling Genesis champion here in the UK Wrestling Arena? We'll find out tomorrow. This is going to be most interesting. Jacob Reed said he wanted a fight. Instead, he's got a contract signing instead tonight. Jacob Reed and young Horus are ready to make it official.
You okay? What's wrong with that? he ain't wrestling today, so he's signing a contract. Well, you've both already read, yeah? You have read it, yeah?
Tell you what, Jacob, tomorrow night, there's not a single thing that you're going to be able to do. You're going to have Mercer, you just do it yourself. You and me, you have no idea.
Shut your mouth, Mr. Hieroglyphs.
Oh my God.
If you think you're walking out of Aftermath as Genesis champ, you've got another thing coming. Because you won't be walking out, because I'm leaving you with 2 broken legs, a couple of broken ribs, and 1 massively broken ego.
Wow. That was brutal on the part of Jacob Reed.
Hieroglyphics. I quite like that nickname. I quite like it. Are you done? Can I speak now? You're not going to interrupt me? I'm pretty sure these people will come to speak. Not you. Nobody cares what you have to say, Jacob.
Wow.
See, you're wondering why I'm dressed up like this. So it's actually a special occasion for me tomorrow. You see, this time last year, at Aftermath, I made my debut.
Yes, he did.
Tomorrow, thank you. Tomorrow, it's going to be my 1-year anniversary as a professional wrestler.
What a way that would be to celebrate your anniversary by becoming Genesis champion.
You're wondering that, yeah, what have I done in the year? You've accomplished a lot in these last 6 months, Jacob. You've done a lot. I'm not going to take that away from you. I give you all the respect you deserve. But in these last 6 months, all you've been doing is training as a wrestler, and you think 6 months is enough. I've been doing this for 6 years. I've been training, scratching and clawing my way to the mountain. Not to get to the top of the mountain like you claim you're already at, just to have the privilege of being in this ring and being able to climb that mountain. You pretend that you're looking past me every single week. You don't care. You don't care about me. You don't see me as a threat. That's where your downfall comes, because you're looking past me. Tomorrow, it's just going to be me and you in the ring. You won't have Mercer. You won't have distractions or interruptions. It's just going to be me and you. And here's the thing. The last time it was me and you, barring distractions and interferences, you tapped out.
The referee didn't see it, but it did happen. It did happen. Horus is right. Even though the ref didn't see it, it did happen. Tomorrow night.
Sounds like everybody's seeing it, doesn't it? Right, listen, I need you to sign this, please, guys. I want it nice and clean tomorrow, if you will. Back chat, and you'll be over yourself.
Rocco needs to get both men to sign that contract. There he goes, Horus signing it away. Is he going to be the next Genesis champion here in UKW? Or will it just be too much? The ferocity, the sheer brutality of Jacob Reed.
Cheers, guys. See you tomorrow.
And there we go. It's official tomorrow. Young Horus and Jacob Reed for the UK Wrestling Genesis Championship. Oh, but Horus! Oh no, he's took his eyes over Jacob Reed. Horus is now in a 2-on-1 situation.
Come on, guys, leave me now, please.
Oh, and Horus is in a bad way.
I ain't going nowhere. Come on, out.
As much as Brocco's trying to get them out of here, this has turned very bad in a hurry for young Horus, who's now in there with both dogs of war. This is not good, and oh no, not the KAA. No, not this. Horus doesn't want this. Oh no, he can't. Oh, smart. Horus gets out of there before the dogs of war could hit the KIA, and Horus lives to fight another day, and he's got hold of that Genesis Championship. Will he finally get it tomorrow? One-on-one. Young Horus and Jacob Reed for that Genesis Championship at WrestleBration Aftermath. This crowd on the back of Jacob Reed reminding him that he did tap out at some point.
Jacob Reed, will he be the Genesis champion after tomorrow? We'll find out. That's to come tomorrow, but right now, more action is on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest on Friday Night Showdown is set for 1-4. Introducing first, would you please welcome the UK Wrestling Television Champion, the Essential Paul Hubris.
After that huge victory over Cayman Carlisle at WrestleBration in that tables, ladders and chairs match. Let's do it! Back in the UK Wrestling Arena for the first time. The talking is over and Paul Hubris is here. Ready tomorrow night at WrestleBration Aftermath to face the challenge of the anarchist Billy O'Keefe. Oh yes, the anarchists winning that tournament by beating the Yorkshiremen last week to earn the #1 contendership. And can the anarchists make it a very short reign as television champion for the Essential? Not if Paul Hubris has anything to go by and anything to do with it, which he has a lot to do with. Cannot wait. Is it Billy O'Keefe's time? I've speculated over the fact that he's got a hunger and a desire in his belly to be the television champion, but to do it, he's got to be the awfully cocky and confident champion.
And introducing Paul Hubris' opponent for tonight, making his UK wrestling debut, would you please welcome Mikey Andrews.
Paul Hubris shrugged off this challenge earlier on, to me as though it was nothing. But he's got to be careful, because we saw what happened earlier on. Leonie Rose shrugged off the challenge of Alexandra. Leonie Rose got beat, and it would do nothing whatsoever for Paul Hubris if he lost to this man making his debut. Here he is, Mikey Andrews. Mikey Andrews in the ring with Paul Hubris, the Essential. Can Mikey Andrews cause an upset and upset the UK Wrestling Television Champion? Paul Hubris isn't even giving him the attention as he's geeing up this crowd here at the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley. We will have Mikey Andrews in action against the Essential Paul Hubris. It is on the way on Friday Night Showdown. Right after this quick break, we'll be back in just a moment. We are back on Friday Night Showdown live from the UK Wrestling Arena. Mikey Andrews is in the ring along with the UK Wrestling Television Champion, the Essential Paul Hubris. This match is about to start right here, right now on Friday Night Showdown. Referee Leighton checking Mikey Andrews is okay. The television championship is not on the line tonight. It will be tomorrow night at WrestleBration Aftermath. Paul Hubris showing it in the face of Mikey Andrews. Not too surprised at Paul Hubris doing that. Lays down the title that's in serious jeopardy tomorrow. Paul Hubris takes his hat off. Leighton gets them ready. And we're underway. Friday Night Showdown, Season 2, Episode 4 tonight. Brett Hadley on his own at ringside. Yay, I have no friends. I had Sarah Skye out here earlier. That was a pleasure. Not for Leonie Rose, it wasn't though. Still to come tonight, UK Wrestling Champion Joe Cedric has to run the Persian Gauntlet courtesy of Mustafa Khan.
wouldn't want to be Jonathan Cedric. But now we're going to see Paul Hubris. He's fully recovered from that hellacious TLC match against Cayman Carlisle. Speaking of the former UK Wrestling Champion, Cayman Carlisle, we've not seen him here since WrestleBration after that hellacious match, but he will return tomorrow night at Aftermath. The one-man collective, Cayman Carlisle. Be very interesting to see what's on his mind, how he's feeling, how he's doing, and he's got an announcement about his future. It comes your way tomorrow night from the UK Wrestling Arena for WrestleBration Aftermath, the return of Cayman Carlisle. Paul Hubris is daring almost Mikey Andrews here to hit him. Andrews cannot sort of combat the quick hands of Paul Hubris, the Essential, very well versed, it has to be said. The television champion, taking it away from the first ever Grand Slam champion in UK wrestling history that was Cayman Carlisle. Now the Essential holds on to Mikey Andrews, rings his arm, barely lets go, but he gets caught down the side headlock from Andrews of his own. It'd be an upset if the champion lost on his first time back here since WrestleBration. Can you imagine the embarrassment that will go through the brain of Paul Hubris? And he does have a big brain, he's a psychological master. Mikey Andrews is not a small guy. He walked past me earlier on. I was like, wow, he's a big guy. And he's knocking down Paul Hubris here with those shoulder tackles. And Paul Hubris is now one step ahead, though, the Essential Champion. And now I think Hubris has realised he's going to have to turn up the aggression on Mikey Andrews here. And that is what he's doing. As the momentary advantage for Andrews has got thwarted by the Essential Champion. And tomorrow night, the Essential against the Anarchist. Cannot wait for that. Is it Billy O'Keefe's moment? His time to shine? I've said it is for a few weeks. It was my pick to win that tournament. He did win it. And tomorrow he gets his shot. And Paul Hubris just got clotheslined like a gunshot out of a cannon by Andrews, who's now heading up to the second rope on the inside. Andrews, what's he going to do? He fires off with an elbow right to the solar plexus of the Essential Paul Hubris. For the cover, Hubris really doesn't want. He can't afford to lose tonight, surely. I mean, he can't afford to lose any match, but essentially, the Essential can't afford to lose it to a newcomer like Andrews, who he dismissed so much earlier on to me. I'll never forget it. He's just like, yeah, it's nothing. Oh no. Sweeps the leg out of Andrews. And he's just like, yeah, it's that easy. When you're the champion, like Paul Hubris is. And whilst Mikey Andrews might be a newcomer, this crowd have taken to him. Here in Batley, we've got Mikey Chance going. We've also got a catch now. Mikey Andrews, oh my God, look at the strength. He just gorilla pressed the champion. Oh my God. That was an impressive feat of strength by Mikey Andrews. He just picked up Paul Hubris and dumped him like yesterday's garbage. Leighton is counting these two guys now going at it on the outside. And the Essential is in a fight tonight, whether he wanted to be or not, whether he thought he was going to be in a fight or not. But he is in one on the outside with young Mikey Andrews. Leighton has got the count going. Paul Hubris showing why he is the UK Wrestling Television Champion at the moment. Leighton's up to 8. And this challenge of Andrews has been a little bit more than probably what Paul Hubris was expecting. As Hubris puts one foot in the ring, breaks the count at 9, and flies back in with an elbow to the back of Andrews. After working him on the outside, gets a 2 count. comes your way tomorrow, along with everything else, along with that triple threat tag team match for the tag team championships, along with the Genesis championship match, along with the heavyweight championship match, JPR and Jonathan Cedric, we will have the Essential Paul Hubris against Billy O'Keefe, the Anarchist, for the UK Wrestling Television Championship. Wrestlebration Aftermath tomorrow. Back to tonight though, and Paul Hubris, like I said, has got a bit more of a challenge than he thought he was going to have against Mikey Andrews. And this crowd chanting that Paul Hubris is actually non-essential. Thought we were past all the non-essential stuff now, but maybe not. Mikey Andrews tries a sunset flip, can't get Hubris over. Hubris holds on, and is now just burying his foot into the midsection of Andrews. He's like, right, I'll teach you, you punk. Like, what you're trying to do to me, I'm not going to let that happen. Well, there we go, he's saying, don't pick a fight with me, Mikey boy. The arrogance of the champion. On full display here in the UKW Arena tonight in Batley. On another Friday night showdown. Man, might be it. Paul Hubris hits this. Mikey flies out though, ducks under. What has Mikey Andrews got here? He's got the sunset flip he was looking for before. Is Hubris caught? 2.5, and the champion nearly lost. Right here on Friday Night Showdown. Mikey Andrews with a huge German suplex. He's hold on to the waist even. Is he going for it again? Yes, he is. It's a second. Is he going for a triage, a trifecta, a trio? A German suplex is on the UK Wrestling Television Champion. Oh my God. Is he holding on? No, he's not. He's going to try. Is that enough? Is Hubris out? Oh, 2.5. 2.5 for Mikey Andrews. An impressive debut here against the champion. I mean, your debut match fighting a very well accomplished guy already, but Mike Andrews is making quite the accounting of himself so far here. This crowd are really taken to Mikey Andrews, it has to be said. Paul Hubris certainly, kick right to the hamstring by the Essential, and this time Paul Hubris might have had enough. At this point, hits the ropes. Andrews though fires back. Yes, he does. And Hubris has rocked both competitors down in the middle of the UKW ring right here on Friday Night Showdown. This match reaching a very spirited crescendo, it has to be said. Both men struggling back to their feet. Maybe Hubris is a little bit worse off here. He certainly is after that clothesline and an elbow in the corner. There we go. And another one. Oh, now Mikey Andrews with a belly-to-belly suplex on Paul Hubris. This would be huge. 1, 2, and a half. Wasn't enough to get the victory on the Essential UK Wrestling Television Champion Paul Hubris. Mikey's saying it's over. What is Mikey planning to do? He's got him up on his back in like a torture rack here. That's exactly what it is. He's torturing Paul Hubris and then just dropped him back. And that could be it. Mikey Andrews on the verge of a huge upset. Very close against Paul Hubris. But it wasn't enough for Andrews to get it done. But it's an impressive showing here by Andrews. He just said one more time, maybe the charm for Andrews. If he can do it again, he's going back up in the torture rack. He drops him back, it must be over. This time Hubris crucifixes him over this time. Knee right in the face. Hubris with the underhook. Oh no, this is not good. Hubris has got him draped out on the twisting neckbreaker. Mikey Andrews is out. Andrews just got twisted and dropped on his head by the champion. 1, 2, and 3. A great effort, and tonight the Essential had all the answers to Mikey Andrews. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, your UK Wrestling Television Champion, the Essential Paul Hubris.
Persian wins tonight, will he beat the Anarchist tomorrow at Aftermath? We'll find out right here tomorrow night. And we'll be back with more Friday Night Showdown right after this. We're back and the Essential hasn't left the ring. He's got something on his mind.
So I can say this louder to you. Shut your fat face, you loser. Billy O'Keefe. I told you last week I'd be here. And yet, I still haven't seen your face. So why don't you come on out here? Because I've got a couple of things to say to kind of calm down.
I've not seen him either. Is Billy O'Keefe?
Your life title shot tomorrow.
Is Billy O'Keefe actually here?
Hubris.
Yeah, he's calling out his challenger for tomorrow. I've not seen Billy O'Keefe tonight. I don't know if he is here.
If I wasn't essential, I would be here.
This crowd with the non-essential chance to pull Hubris, and Hubris is calling out his challenger. There's the music, and maybe Billy O'Keefe is here. Oh, he is! Billy O'Keefe is here at the UK Wrestling Arena tonight with a huge smile on his face. The #1 contender for the UK Wrestling Championship tomorrow.
There's music!
Hubris wants the music cut.
Jesus, production gets worse every week.
Leave my production crew alone. They're doing a fine job.
Now, Billy, you've got that little smirk on your face, that like you think you've got what it takes. You probably overslept for one because you never got here till later. It just doesn't matter. But you're probably dreaming about the fact you truly think you can beat somebody like me for that title because you want it so bad, don't you? That's your next big goal in this company, is to beat somebody like me and win that title. But I'm going to come and say something to your face.
Oh my God! Don't get him up here.
No, get him. I want to show you something
Billy wants it.
Ever handle. Long as I'm here holding it.
Oh no!
And I want to say something. See that nice little tournament you had to have a shot at this. See all the 4 men in that tournament. Guess what? I would win before with all 4 of them, including you, in the same night. You are nothing, Billy. You've got that little dream. You're a dream chaser. That's all you are. But I'm a reality guy. You have no chance.
Whoa! Hubris. Oh, Billy's not going to take it. And here they go.
That's what you're going to say. I'm the champ, Billy. I'm the champ. You've got nothing. Nothing.
Hubris saying Billy's a dream chaser.
Go back to dream chasing, Billy. Because I ain't it.
Wow, Paul Hubris raising the ire of the man who tomorrow night will challenge him. Combustible Elements tonight ahead of tomorrow at Aftermath. Billy O'Keefe gets his shot at the Essential Champion. Can Billy O'Keefe do it? We'll find out tomorrow. Wow. And Mikey Andrews just saw all that go past him. Oh! What the hell? What the hell is Creed doing here? What the living hell is Ian Creed? Where the hell did he come from? Ian Creed just ambushed Mikey Andrews for absolutely no reason. What the hell is he doing? Ian Creed just shoved Mikey Andrews under the ring. What the hell is Ian Creed doing here? That guy is weird. I mean, we knew that already, but he just came out here and he just blindsided Andrews and... but Andrews is out. Andrews is out. I don't know if Creed's seen him. This crowd letting him know they think he's a creep. Andrews is back out and he's looking at Creed as if to say, what in the blue hell are you trying to do? Andrews is really creeped out here and I'm not surprised. Ooh, in Creed. Stalking Mikey Andrews. Has to be said. I mean, Ian Creed did say he wanted to be on Aftermath. He did say, where's my match graphic? I did see that online. He can type coherently. And he did say, where's my fanfare? Where's my match graphic? Where's my everything? saying don't touch the bag. I wouldn't want to touch the bag, but oh, Mikey Andrews did it, and he's out of here with it. Oh my God. I would, if I was Mikey Andrews, I'd be fearing for my life about now. I mean, what the hell was Ian Creed even doing out here? I mean, anybody? Any idea? Oh my God. So we will, after all that, we've got to compute what happened there. Billy O'Keefe will face Paul Hubris tomorrow. It nearly exploded up on the stage next to me. Tomorrow, the Essential Champion against the Anarchist at WrestleBration Aftermath. Also tomorrow night, that triple threat match for the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships. It'll be the Playtime Mafia defending against Johan Hunt and Joe Cedric, the Persian Empire, with 2 very impressive victories tonight, and Hamza Mustafa and Momentum. That's coming your way tomorrow. The UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship also tomorrow night. JPR against Jonathan Cedric, former champion JPR. Unfortunately held that title for about 2 hours at WrestleBration. Tomorrow he gets his chance, the chance of a lifetime, one-on-one with, I hate to say this, the Persian Empire's Jonathan Cedric. This still doesn't sound right in my mouth. I'm sure it doesn't sound right to everybody else. It just doesn't sound right. But anyway, tonight, Jonathan Cedric has to run the Persian Gauntlet. And you know what? Let's see what Mustafa Khan has in mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your main event of Friday Night Showdown. As per the orders of Mustafa Khan, Jonathan Cedric must now run the Persian Gauntlet. Introducing to the ring, he is the owner, the CEO of UK Wrestling, and your current UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He is Jonathan Cedric.
Comes the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. I'm still loving the fact that the belt is blue around the waist of the man, the myth, the legend, in the house that Cedric built, but now, whether he likes it or not, under the instruction of Mustafa Khan, Jonathan Cedric must run the Persian Gauntlet. But who will that be against? We will find out who it's going to be right after this break. Stay with us. Our main event on Friday Night Showdown is on the way next. We're back on Friday Night Showdown from the UK Wrestling Arena here in Batley. The UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Jonathan Cedric is in the ring about to face the Gauntlet, but who against? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Introducing Jonathan's first opponent in this Gauntlet match. What? Surely it's not big. Surely that is the music of Big Duncan. Surely Mustafa Khan is not making Cedric face Big Duncan. You are having an absolute laugh. There is no way. Oh my God. Really? Really? Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan, the first opponent for Jonathan Cedric, Chris Castle, everybody. Now this should be good. Really? I mean, I've never rooted as much for Jonathan Cedric in my life as I'm about to do. Earlier on I called myself an unbiased announcer, but that's just about gone out the window at this point. So the first member of the Persian Empire to run the Gauntlet, yeah, I'm catching my breath, against Jonathan Cedric, and it's going to be Jonathan Cedric against Chris Castle. Oh, jeez, here we go.
The bell rings, and this could be absolutely hilarious. Chris Castle. I run out of adjectives to describe how crooked, ridiculous, and absurd Chris Castle is on a weekly basis. And he has raised the ire. It is fair to say, he's raised the ire of Big Duncan, and tonight he's just come out here to Big Duncan's music. I mean, who does he think he is? Of course, Big Duncan tomorrow night on a collision course with Mustafa Khan. We'll get to that later. Chris Castle charged at Cedric, who was waiting for him. And I mean, if Chris Castle had half a brain cell, it'd be a lethal weapon. I mean, you know, they don't sell brain cells fit for Chris Castle, I'll tell you. Gets arm dragged by Cedric. It's clotheslined by Cedric. This is already quite pleasing to my one good eye. I'll tell you now, Irish whip by Cedric into the ropes, follows in Chris Castle with a clothesline. Now Cedric front face locks Castle, suplexes him, goes down for a cover, is Castle out, Leighton goes down, 2.5 before Castle kicks out. So, I mean, I have no doubt that Cedric will dispose of Mr. Castle at some point. But then, I mean, I sort of fear that this obviously is not going to be all that Jonathan Cedric has to face tonight. I think Mustafa Khan has got a plan. Not Mustafa Plan has got a Khan, no. Mustafa Khan has got a plan, I think, tonight. And we may see it unfold, but for the first part of the plan, he's sent his court jester, his utter moronic referee. I say with such content in my voice. This crowd want a chop. I wouldn't mind it. Oh, yes! One more time. One more time. One more time. Do it for me. There, the crowd love it. Thank you. Do it one more time for me. Listen to this. Oh, yes. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. 10 more times. 10 more times. 10 more times. No, maybe not. Cedric picks up Chris Castle for the backbreaker. It's excellently, it has to be said. I think Cedric's having fun dissecting the crooked one at this point. Cedric can take his time. Castle fights back, rates the eyes of Cedric. And if this is all that Mustafa Khan has in store for Cedric, then fair enough, but I don't think a gauntlet's more than one person. You know, I mean, if Castle can somehow defeat the UK Wrestling Champion, then I'm sure he will get a rapturous applause from Mustafa Khan. It's a long shot. And if and when Cedric gets past Chris Castle, I fear for what's about to happen to our UK Wrestling Champion. Castle now putting those boots to use as the crowd go mild for Chris Castle. He's taunting Duncan. He's going to go for the leg drop. He hits a leg drop. I wouldn't say the Cedric leg drop, but he hits a leg drop. He's taunting this crowd here, and he's got, can't believe I'm saying it, Cedric down on the ropes, but Cedric back up to his feet. Castle doesn't want to turn around. He might not like the view. He's right into a body slam, and now Cedric is about to show Chris Castle how it's done. It's done like that. One more time. Again. Oh no, he's not. One more time in. He's setting up for the Cedric super kick. He's tuning up the bands. Chris Castle certainly might not want to turn around as he hits the super kick right in his face. A 1, 2. What? What? That's it. Well, Chris Castle's out of here. I mean, yeah, Chris Castle's out. I mean, Castle's out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Castle has been eliminated. Introducing Jonathan Cedric's next opponent in this gauntlet match.
I mean, who's going to be next? I mean, I know the music. It's Johan Hunt.
Johan Hunt!
Hunt.
Johan Hunt is next to face the Gauntlet.
You know it, that was a fast count.
No, it was not a fast count. Get out of here, you moron. Oh my, there was nothing fast about the count. Cedric has to face Johan Hunt after going at it with Chris Castle. And this is the idea of a Gauntlet. The challengers keep on coming. Can Cedric, I mean, the Gauntlet's had an upgrade with Johan Hunt out here, I must have to say that. Johan is a nice arm drag. But Chris Castle couldn't get the job done. Ooh, so Mustafa Khan sent out his next member of the Persian Empire. I think I see where this is going. Really, 1.5 on Cedric. I kind of see where this is going now. I get this. Are they going to send Leonie out here? Or is she still complaining somewhere? I don't know. Well, Cedric is now realising that older members of the Persian Empire are not quite as easy pickings as Chris Castle was. And Johan Hunt, we already saw earlier on tonight, win that triple threat match that he was in against Momentum and Cerebral Steve. But Cedric fires out and drops Johan Hunt. Can Cedric dispose of another member of the Persian Gauntlet and the Persian Empire here? I fear what's next if he does, but he's picked up Johan Hunt. All the blood is rushing to the brain, and he gets dropped right on his head. The delayed vertical suplex by the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion flips over for the cover. 1, hooks to the leg. Gets 2 out of Johan Hunt. There's still some fight left in the Wolf Boy at this point. As we head towards WrestleBration Aftermath, make sure you join us tomorrow night, August 27th, on the UK Wrestling app. Cedric may be looking to set Johan Hunt up for the sharpshooter. And it'd be sweet for Cedric to make Johan Hunt tap out. No doubt. No doubt he'd make him tap out. I'm a poet and I don't know it, folks. Now, he's taking his time. I mean, he took his time with Chris Castle before levelling him with the super kick. And now he's like dissecting the wheels on Johan Hunt. It has to be said. Oh, another reason why I'm sat up here and those guys are in the ring. I wouldn't want that happening to my leg whatsoever. Now Cedric just taking his time, and he's, slowed down Johan Hunt. He came out here, with a bit of force and speed to him. He's crumpling in the corner. Not a place you want to be against anybody, yet alone the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion by orders of Mustafa Khan. Oh, Cedric having to face seemingly the whole of the Persian Empire here. And Johan Hunt back in control. Might be looking for the Phantom Stomp. We saw it earlier on. There he goes, looking for the stomp on Cedric. Oh, ducks it. Cedric hits a super kick again. Down goes Wolfboy. Is that it? Yes, it is. And Johan Hunt is out of here. Johan Hunt has been eliminated from this Gauntlet match. Johan Hunt is out, Chris Castle is out, but I don't think this Gauntlet match is over whatsoever. We'll continue right after this. We are back on Friday Night Showdown. Jonathan Cedric so far defeated Chris Castle and Johan Hunt, but now he's got oh my god, it's the music of his son. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Cedric's next opponent in this Gauntlet match, it is Joe Cedric. It is his own flesh and blood, the guy who defeated him inside the steel cage at WrestleBration. Now, Cedric and Cedric, one more time in the ring.
And Joe Cedric has got a weakened Jonathan Cedric, who catches him, picks him up, and he hits a spinning side suplex on Joe. Joe earlier on with that huge victory in his triple threat match. But Jonathan now finds himself in the ring there with his little brat of a son. I mean, Jonathan Cedric, like I said, already defeated Chris Castle. He already defeated Johan Hunt, but he's got to be running a little bit, you know. The tank has got to be running a little bit low at this point for Cedric. Jonathan Cedric, that is. It's Joe Cedric, you know, he's enjoying beating up his dad here, I'm sure. Clothesline with some velocity down for the cover. How sweet would it be if Joe Cedric defeated his dad again? I mean, we'd never hear the end of it. I mean, to be fair, Joe is just treating Jonathan like nothing like any other opponent. You know, it doesn't matter that it's his dad. He doesn't seem to care at this point. Jonathan, though, fighting back, running the Persian Gauntlet tonight in your main event here on Friday Night Showdown. Back elbow from Joe. And again, I mean, notwithstanding the fact that he's in there against his own flesh and blood, Joe Cedric is very, very, very impressive. He's also now upon the shoulders of Jonathan Cedric. He fights his way out of it. It's the DDT on his dad. Would that be it now for the cover? 1, 2.5. Very close for Joe. I mean, you know, what would this do, Joe Cedric? Oh man, Joe Cedric would love nothing more than to get another victory against his dad. Drop kicks him in the corner. And in control, like I said, Jonathan Cedric is his tank. Has got to be running a bit empty. Joe is now going up to the high-risk district. Up to the top rope. Is he going to hit that double stomp? Oh, he goes for it. Jonathan out of the way at the last possible moment. Ducks under. Might be looking for a backside. Gets a backside on Joe. 1, 2, 3. He got him! Jonathan Cedric with a backside just defeated his son. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Cedric is eliminated from the Gauntlet. Oh, and there we go. Joe Cedric got caught with a backside, and just like that. Oh, but now Jonathan's been worn out here. And now Joe walks back up here, but that is the music. And Mustafa Khan. And is that going to be the next opponent? Is it going to be Mustafa Khan and Cedric? I think it is. Introducing next, Mustafa Khan. But hang on, he's got the rest of the Empire with him, including Leonie Rose, and I mean, is it just going to be one-on-one? Is it Mustafa Khan against Jonathan Cedric in this gauntlet with the rest of the Persian Empire out here, and they're circling the ring, and is Cedric going to have to fight the whole of the Persian Empire? Is that what we're getting at here? He flies, and Mustafa Khan, Castle and Joe, Johan and Leonie are in the ring, and I think this is, oh my, it's like beating the first people and then getting to the final boss at the end level after fighting your way through a video game. And now the whole of the Persian Empire are taking turns in stomping on Cedric. And is this the plan of Mustafa Khan to teach Jonathan Cedric a lesson? First of all, you have to beat all the Persian Empire, then you have to face me and everybody else. And at this point, there's not much left in the tank of Jonathan Cedric. There can't be. And I think this might have been the plan all along, weaken him up and then like a gang attack at the end. And I think Mustafa Khan's plan is coming out. And what's Leonie Rose doing? Facebuster on Cedric.
And I think that was the whole plan. I think Mustafa Khan, if you can do, you know, the bidding here, I will then pick up the scraps, and I think I know what's coming. I think it's a magic killer by the Persian Empire who could become tag team champions tomorrow. And Cedric is out at this point. And now look at that idiot Chris Castle getting his shots in like he's some big hard man. He really isn't. He's anything but. Oh, but here comes Big Duncan and JPR and Sarah Skye to even up the odds of the Persian Empire. And tomorrow night, all these men and women will be in there. Sarah Skye, the special referee with Leonie Rose. Big Duncan against Mustafa Khan and JPR, ironically, against Jonathan Cedric, caught into the black hole slam of Big Duncan is Johan. And this gauntlet match, I don't think Duncan, JPR and Sarah were willing to see Jonathan Cedric get unfairly, and he was unfair in the end, unfairly destroyed by the Persian Empire. Tomorrow night, that man right there, Mustafa Khan, has to face Big Duncan.
You wait your turn.
And listen, Mustafa Khan saying to Duncan, you wait my terms tomorrow night. Big Duncan and Mustafa Khan and JPR, Sarah Skye and Duncan waving the Persian Empire out of here. And the Persian Empire running, well, not running away, but they're backed up here, living to fight another day to WrestleBration Aftermath tomorrow. Can Joe Cedric and Johan Hunt become tag team champions? And can Mustafa Khan fend off the absolute onslaught of Big Duncan? Tonight, they were there to save the back of the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Jonathan Cedric. Tomorrow night, I expect a hugely spirited contest between the loudest man in UK wrestling, JPR, and Jonathan Cedric. They are friends. Tomorrow night, though, they will go at it one-on-one for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Bringing the noise tonight is JPR, Big Duncan, Jonathan and Sarah. They'll all be in action tomorrow. Sarah Skye with referee duties, Big Duncan against Mustafa Khan and JPR and Jonathan Cedric. Make sure you join us then for WrestleBration Aftermath. It's our next big event. It comes your way tomorrow night, August 27th. I can't say for anybody else, but I've done the whole show on my own and I've got through it as well. I am Brett Hadley. I'm going for a well-earned rest. I'll be back tomorrow at WrestleBration Aftermath. Thank you very much, good night, and thanks for watching UK Wrestling's Friday Night Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Big Duncan, the UK Wrestling Women's Champion, Sarah Skye, the loudest man in UK Wrestling, he is JPR, and the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Jonathan Cedric. Tomorrow night at Aftermath it will be Big Duncan against Mustafa Khan, Sarah Skye, your referee with Leonie Rose and Kirsty Love, and JPR against Jonathan Cedric for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. One more time, Big Duncan, everybody. Sarah Skye, your women's champion. JPR. And the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Jonathan Cedric.